Executive coach Liz Bentley. Liz, great to hear from the students. Now let's hear from you. What are some of the benefits of diversifying your skill set as a student with a double major? And are you more likely practically to get hired?
Well, let's face it, it's a pretty stressful market right now for getting hired in the workplace. As you're probably aware, there's an unemployment rate of almost 10% for the ages of 20 to 24 for college grads. So the college students are trying to get strategic and get a competitive edge by having more to offer. And a double major does give them more skills and a broader resume to work off of. Also, it's showing that 56% of the students that have, employees that have the jobs are getting laid off less and are less or more resilient to lower pay cuts.
You mean people who are employed who have a double major?
Yes, that have the double major. 56% are more resilient in those tougher markets because they have that diversified skill set.
So if you're thinking about it as a student, you just said a lot of benefits, but I can also see it's a lot of work to double major. So what would you consider?
So I would definitely say don't just jump into this. Okay, it is a lot of work. First, you should consider what is a major that would be complementary to the one you have right now. So for example, one of the things we see a lot of is if you're a computer science major, you might pick data science as a complementary major that would go along well with it. But the other thing is it's taking on a ton of work. You've got to do double the credits. It's going to be very hard to get your schedule tight. As many people know, it's really hard to get classes and land them in the right semesters. You might have to now go to summer school, which could cost more money. It could take more time. And you could even be looking at doing summer school instead of an internship, which would be a very big trade-off. So there's really a lot to consider.
And to that end, right, double majoring can be time consuming. I tried to do it. I couldn't afford it, right? I needed to graduate early. I wonder, what are alternatives to that for those who still want good prospects?
Yeah, so for number one, do not feel like you have to double major. It is absolutely not a requirement. In fact, if anything, what we're seeing from employers is they want experience more than a major. So they're looking for kids who have internships. They want what they call the plug and play when you show up so that you've got 2 or 3 years of experience when you're coming in. So if anything, I would lean more into your experience. Not that the double major is a bad strategy or idea, but it's definitely not the thing you have to do.
Just quickly, does it strike you that college students are putting a lot of pressure on themselves, like thinking they have to have everything all mapped out and what they're going to do for the rest of their lives?
Yes, absolutely. And what they need to pull back and think about is the big picture. The reality is we're probably going to have a 50-year career. Okay, you start your career in your early 20s and people are living longer. The retirement age is being pushed back. It's a long runway. So how you start those first 3 years of your life is, it's important, but you can make up for it over many, many, many years. So yeah, you have to put it all in perspective.
It's a good word. You don't have to cram it all in.
Yeah. Liz Bentley, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.